Housekeeping? Housekeeping?
Need fluffy pillow.
He's a member of the Yankees.
Yankees, indeed.
Oh, what's going on, dude? This should be a good time.
Yeah.
I needed this.
Yeah, happy Tuesday. I think we've kind of had a reset since the last time we were live.
Oh yeah, for those that were there for the beer tasting extravaganza on Friday, still don't know what the hell happened to the stream. I don't know if YouTube didn't. Usually it'll say something if it shut your stream down, but we don't know.
I still did you catch the post? I didn't even drink the porter. I must have gotten that screwed up. I didn't drink the porter.
I was passed out on camera too. Yeah, so we had a lot of. It was tonight. It's strictly diet poison.
Yeah, I didn't really drink the last. Well, I had one beer last night. I didn't drink. I didn't drink all weekend, so I just decided to pour one for this, and that Heineken mini keg I got turned out nice. I like that. I haven't had it in a while.
Might have a little bourbon. That's about it. But yeah, the beer. Because we drank Friday night. We did beer tasting. Saturday, what did I do Saturday? Oh, Saturday night I played at the brewery, so I drank. Well, I actually only had, I think, 3 beers that night, and during while I was playing, so I spread them all out. Thanks. So I just probably spread all that shit out, and then Sunday we went down to the parade, St. Patty's parade, had some beers, and me and Mike, we just hung out. You saw we were sending you we were watching movies and giving you his critique.
I knew he wouldn't like really too many of those. He's got to like this movie though. I'd be shocked if he didn't like this movie.
Oh yeah, definitely. And last night went out with the family for St. Patty's Day and 2 Guinness, and I went home.
Have you seen this?
Orgasmo? I know the movie. Yeah, why? What is it? A special edition?
No, I pulled it out of my collection when I was grabbing my Tommy Boy. Yeah, if we should watch this. I would almost want to watch it with your neighbor. This movie is out of control. Fun.
Oh yeah, we could do it. We'll definitely do it with Mike.
Mike would like this if he hasn't seen this.
I don't have to ask him. I have to ask him. Good question.
This is an official NC-17 film.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see who's in the chat tonight hanging out with us. So tonight, 30th anniversary of Tommy Boy. We're doing this special occasion because it is exactly 1 day before Brett's birthday. So this is Bretty's pick. So hang out, do a little. That's why I brought a little bourbon over here in case we have a little drink later because celebrate your birthday. Your birthday. It's your birthday.
It's your birthday. It's weird on a Wednesday. Wednesday kind of sucks, right? It's like
in the middle of the week it blows, and then plus when you get older, it's just more years off your life. It actually just sucks.
That's right.
See, Jordan, what's up? Richard, who's your favorite little rascal? Alfalfa or is it Spanky? Yep.
Bet you he dates one of the Yankees.
Jeff, what's up? Just unwrap my new Holy Schnikey edition Blu-ray I got a while ago. So I'm too. Oh, night. What's the Holy Schnikey edition? What the hell is that? What's going on in that?
It was the 10th anniversary because I have a version of it. And Pat, you're gonna laugh your ass off about this. It's from Best Buy. It was a collector's edition with a bobblehead.
Oh wow, that's cool as hell.
The
I never saw
Schneike
that.
edition's like extended edition with a road map for the road.
Oh, I love the map. The map. Okay, we're here. Here's moron. We need to go this way.
What's really funny is though, Pat, when this came out, and the only reason I could think of, I think I bought another DVD with this, and you're gonna laugh because there was a receipt in here.
Oh,
The
no.
receipt also had Halloween 25 Years of Terror, the documentary, and I think I bought that for my brother for Christmas because I went
Oh
to go see
wow,
that Tower Records.
that's funny.
Look at the little guy, isn't he cool?
There he is.
Yeah,
Oh
so
man.
Holy Schneike edition too with Jeff there. Same thing. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah.
Eric, housekeeping? You need a fluffy pillow? Good
Hey,
man.
Eric.
What's up, Eric? Slasher Fred.
Oh,
This movie is the one
there's
that
the
made
map,
Chris.
Pat. It's on the back. It comes.
Oh, okay, holy shnikey.
Yeah.
This made him a big time star because this movie was so freaking funny. Well, I mean, Black Sheep was good too. I like Black Sheep.
I don't know. I was just thinking,
Hey,
like, it feels like it's like what Billy Madison was to Adam Sandler. This was what Tommy Boy for Chris Farley, kind of got a similar premises, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Take over the dad's business,
Okay, Asmo is fantastic. Stunt cock.
Yeah.
Jordan says I'm still on a roll. 5 days in a row. Much like, oh yeah, I might. Like I said, it's Freddie's birthday, so I might pour myself a little Buffalo Trace just to celebrate.
There you go. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I gave you that. I gave you what they call a store pick that's got the Binny's label on the one side, I think.
Yeah, it's who?
There's a little round sticker to say Binny's pick, store pick or something. It's a Tarek or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, store picks are very in demand. So.
And I think Thursday I'm gonna introduce Terrence, my son. So hopefully my internet doesn't crap out tonight. The internet vampire is home for spring break this week. He's upstairs.
Oh boy.
So I think maybe Thursday I'm gonna expose him and Miserable Mike to the distillery. They want to go.
How far is it?
It's like a half hour from my house.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I did not realize this too. I saw there's a woman that's making a very rare appearance at Chiller. She played Jason part of like in a scene or two in Jason Takes Manhattan. Did you know that?
No,
I had no idea there was a female that played Jason for a scene or two in that.
I didn't see Frank's video yet. I got to go check it out because I literally just ran around, just got home just in time for this, and busy as all hell. And we were out late last night, and I saw it pop up. I wanted to check it out because I would have been nice to go, but I had my whole weekend was jam packed. Obviously,
I think you're in that Monster Mania group, the one group on Facebook, and saying you and I think we've talked about it. These people that do the reconsignments with the whole bunch of shit. That stuff's getting out of control because people are having to wait in line forever because of those people. They're gonna have to do something different.
Yeah, the consignment thing. Yeah, come on. What they should do is just, you know what, have a special day for that, or like on a Friday, start it earlier. Just say, look, do you want to get online with a bunch of shit? This is the time to do it. And they can make more money out of it. They could say, look, hey, we know you're selling this shit. You're making a profit, so pay a little bit more to get in the door.
You got to make it like a limit of 5 or something. It's just like, it's fucking nuts, man. Oh, did we finish up? Who else was here? So there's oh shit, what happened here?
Hey, Slasher, there are 2 Black Sheep movies. The one with Chris Farley and the B movie about mutant killer sheep. Never saw that one. Really? You gotta check that out.
Yeah.
It says cool box set. Yeah, that's awesome. That box set's pretty cool. Well, hey Dean, Dino, what's up? Dean's in the chat. You can say hi to Gene, but we'll say hi again. What's up? Doing good. Body's recuperating. Hey, John.
Good.
Kiss fan. All of the factories Tommy Boy were shot in the distillery district in Toronto. Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Shot up there. Speaking of distillery, right? Tommy Boy was Chris Farley's Meatballs and Blues Brothers. That's actually a really good analogy. Meatballs and Blues Brothers all wrapped up in one. That's actually really good. I like that. Very cool. All right, so where's everybody watching it tonight? I'm watching it on YouTube. If anybody's having a beverage of choice, like I said, I'm having some Diet Poison to give my body a little break, but I probably am going to have we'll have a little treat for Betty's birthday.
Yeah, I'll make sure to grab something towards the end.
And let us know where you're watching it, and we'll get this underway. Because it's how long is it anyway? I don't even know. Not that long.
It's like 100-something minutes.
Hour and 37 minutes, it says here.
We have some good people in this. Brian Dennehy, Rob Lowe. What's her name from 10?
Derek.
Bo Derek. Bo Derrica.
But yeah, let's get it all queued up. You have it all queued up. You ready to go? For those that are just tuning in, we're not showing the film. We cannot broadcast a copyrighted film. You need to have a copy. Watch it along. One of these days, I'll get off my lazy fat ass and actually have the timer set up over here somewhere. I thought about it, but I just didn't have. I was thinking before, but I got home so late. Like I said, before I even got on, I was chowing down on dinner right here.
Hey, you're pulling a Brett. You never bring food in there.
I guess I was rushing and I was hungry. I didn't eat all day. I was like, oh man. Yeah, Dan Aykroyd. Yeah, that's right. Dan Aykroyd's in it as well.
I make car parts for the working man. His hair.
Some ice. Say ice down your marbles.
The female, the somewhat love interest girl that works at the plant with it. You don't see her in too much stuff, do you?
No, it's very cute too. Cute as all hell.
Well, yeah, let's get it going. We could talk as we're.
Yeah, let's get. I got it all queued up. Everybody have it all queued up. And do a quick countdown from 3, 2, 1. Play. 30 years of Tommy Boy.
Yeah, March 31st. I'm trying to think. I don't think I saw. I really don't recall. I was seeing a lot of movies around this time in the theater, but I don't think I saw this one in the theater. This is freshman year of high school for me.
I honestly don't remember if I don't think I saw this in the theater. I don't think so. 95. I was playing in the band, so I was always out and about. I was working out, so I really wasn't going to the movies that much. So I'm pretty sure I saw it on cable.
Yeah, Peter Segal. He did a lot of stuff like Naked Gun. I think it was the third one he had done. He's done a few things. The director.
Now, where's young Chris Farley these days? This kid, love to see what he looks like now.
Well, it's funny. We're watching this today. It was just announced Zanies, the comedy places, the comedy stores in our area. There's a few of them. Kevin Farley, the brother, is going to be making a little stop here for a couple of stand-ups. You see his brother, he looks spot on to him.
He looks like his twin.
Yeah. And a German Shepherd. He's going to let go of that lunch.
Yep, as he goes to lunch.
Holy shnikes.
So was this all filmed up in Toronto? Like even the residential scenes?
So that's the young David Spade there, I guess, calling him pathetic. I'm going to look at filming locations. Okay.
Because obviously John said that with the factory scenes were all in Toronto. So
a lot of this is in Ohio.
It was in Ohio, huh?
Well, Sandusky, Ohio. Isn't that where Kingpin's part from? Isn't that Kingpin? No, that's Iowa. That Kingpin's in, right?
It's Iowa, right.
Yeah, we had a couple of good comedies around this time. Kingpin was right before this, I think, the year before this. Mr. Speaking of Kingpin, Mr. Bill Murray made it to Japan for the Cubs games. Saw him at 5:30 in the morning. He was there.
Was he?
I was thinking, I think that's where he shot Lost in Translation, so I guess it's no surprise. Unless I have the wrong, somebody's a big fan of that movie. I thought it was in Japan. But...
Jordan feels safe. It's not a TriStar picture. He's okay. Do you have the shirt on tonight? George got the double feature Tommy Boy Black Sheep double DVD, which is 2 movies on one. Played that on 15-inch TV. It looks worse than it would be on VHS.
Yeah, mine's a regular DVD here too, Jordan. It's clear enough, but it's not.
Hey, congratulations on that D+.
It's amazing, like what we used to think was a quality picture, like the sharpness of a picture, what's not now. Isn't that funny how that all is now?
Yeah, exactly. Gene, I have to because I get bombarded. Like the next day, I'll get like 5 messages. Where's the movie? Where's the movie? Where's the movie?
Herbie Hancock, that's right.
You would think because there's, I mean, we're like one of thousands of channels that do movie watch-alongs, but people don't seem to understand you cannot show a movie live.
I think, Pat, we knew this guy from SNL. We knew this guy was going to be something, right? He was too good on SNL.
Yeah, he was like the breakout guy on here, and it's like they bonded him and Spade basically the same way as Belushi and Aykroyd.
He when he was found dead, he was tight with Mancow. We had, he was successful GJ here in Chicago for a while. He ended up really going south quickly, but he has voicemails from Farley, like, days leading up to his death where he was just out of control, like out of it. And they played him a couple times. It's like, oh.
Man, you play games with that shit, man. I don't get it. I really don't.
That John Hancock building, the other skyscraper here, where he was. This guy's freaking out. He's gonna kiss him. But dude, come on, man. Like, man, look at this here. You can't tell me you wouldn't want to party with this guy. This guy's just.
Oh God, you kidding me? You shouldn't. If he was in the chat on Friday night, could you imagine?
Oh man.
Definitely partying like a rock star. Dean says, I have this 4K coming in. That's great. Balls on the table. Whenever Walmart decides to stop delaying his order from January, ship the damn thing to me. Oh, I got to show you what I got on Saturday. I remember I told you somebody in the collectors group was selling a Tots Resurrection figure, so I got it because I never got it for the collection. Mm-hmm. It came. It looked like the friggin' gorilla stepped all over it, like the old Samsonite commercials.
And I hope it was insured, or no, is it a lost cause now?
Well, it's I guess usually don't you get that with priority mail? Usually it's covered automatically.
Priority is a certain dollar amount. So is UPS, I think, too, right?
Yeah, it's usually $100, which is fine. It's better than nothing. I actually have to reach out to the guy, just let him know. I saw the box when he gave it to me. I'm like, seriously? He's like, I don't know. It wasn't me, man. It was all beat to shit.
I was laughing when they asked me if I wanted to insure that package, that last package I sent you. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I like that, Jordan. Did I catch a niner in there?
One of those blue and yellow striped shirts? No, that'd be kind of cool. Look at the garbage bag luggage, right? I should find my Brian Dennehy autograph. It's him frickin' John Rambo on the car, First Blood.
Oh, is it? That's cool.
He was such a good actor.
He was.
Pat, have you been to Ohio? It's not like it's.
No, because I've been saying I've been dying to go to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now that they finally sobered up and put some of the the bands that really deserved in there, I keep saying I've been wanting to take a trip out there.
This is nasty. You're seeing these peanut M&Ms. You just know they're going to go all the way around.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you, peanut M&Ms rule though. Sorry, they do.
Oh, they're my favorite. The peanut M&Ms and the peanut
butter M&Ms are a sleeper, right?
Oh God, those things they're like crack.
I don't mind David Spade. He's definitely not one of my favorite SNL cast members at that period, but like I love Joe Dirt.
Funny stuff.
Joe Dirt's good.
He's good in Joe Dirt. Even the TV shows he was on were pretty good too. Like that Rules of Engagement. He always played like creepy characters, like in Just Shoot Me. He always played somebody creepy.
Yeah,
that's like his perfect MO.
He played a real jackass in that. Did you ever see that Joe Pesci movie, 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag?
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
God, why am I thinking of Who's Harry Crumb when he's passing all those pictures?
I know, because they all look just like Chris Farley.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. I just like the one guy in the factory that can't stand him. We're all screwed. That's what happened. Let's fall away from the tree.
I like when he's doing his speech at the end. He's like, "Hey, I lost my virginity in your house. You were there. I lost my virginity. His wife.
Hey, his daughter, right?
Like,
yeah. The best. He's like a celebrity in the factory when he's walking through here in a minute too, right?
Yeah, but he's like, "Hey, congratulations on that D+."
That fuck. What's it with the can with the buffer when the thing's gonna go shooting everywhere?
Can I try? Bing, bing, bing.
Oh.
Yeah, see, before that, it's almost like an old woman going to Wendy's and saying, "Where's the beef?" Oh God, I remember those commercials, man. They were funny as hell. The Where's the Beef lady? Ah, they were classics. We're going at D+.
Now, I could be wrong. I believe factories like this now, especially with forklifts and everything, you got to wear a hazard jacket.
Oh yeah, you got to wear like even when I do work in the one warehouse for Mercedes, you got to make sure you have to have all fluorescent clothing on.
Yeah,
everything.
High vis. The Keith David of the movie. This guy's pretty cool, though.
Hey, can I try? Bing, bing.
What is that? Is that the oil filters? Is that what he's looking at?
Looks like, yeah.
Yep. Nice distance.
This is hysterical. Jeff likes David Spade in this. He was his favorite character as a kid. Goes to show what kind of a kid I was. No wonder I didn't get the bicycle role. Mid-90s so popular is that the internet was just starting. We had a handheld technology like the cell phone and the pager, which was the modern version of the beeper. I remember the days of the pager.
Yep. Oh God,
you get paged, and you'd have to find a phone somewhere to go to pull over and call somebody.
I remember having the pager in high school when my dad would message me at 911 or saying 911, get your ass home. It's late. I like the guy in the far right here. Remember when they're videoing him at the wedding? He's like, boy, I'd like to get me some of that. Made the 90s so popular as the internet was just starting. Yeah, and had our handheld technology like the cell phone and pager. Yeah, Slasher Fred. The cheapest brand of brake pads.
Yeah. And foreshadowing Beverly Hills Ninja. Yeah, right.
You like Beverly Hills Ninja pad? I think it's funny too.
It's funny. Yeah.
There's a scene, like, I don't know if you remember, where he's roping up. He thinks he's roping up. I forget what he thinks he's roping up, but it's the it's the Doberman that's tied up. The dog is growling at him. He's holding it, and he just drops it. He looks down because he let the dog fall. Oh. You know, it makes me sad, Pat, actually. I saw that refrigerator in that office. I just had... What's up? Oh, Jesus! Oh. She got me.
I was doing this.
She got me. She got me. You got me.
He's like, all right, now I just pissed myself a little bit.
Yes. Yes, indeed. You got me. She got me.
I got
that's why I keep the door closed. Nobody can sneak up on me.
But I did it in slow motion too. I was like, he could have just looked at the screen and saw me, but no.
He's watching the movie.
Okay, he's good. He didn't want to eat.
Yep. So I gotta feed him.
Well, or when I'm done. It's,
okay.
You know, we're already 20 minutes into this half hour. So
okay, that's good.
Love you too.
And this is another guy that does not seem to age. Like Rob Lowe, it's just ridiculous. Tell you, she was still good to go in this.
Yeah, she was.
You know?
Oh yeah, Nicola Sheridan in Beverly Hills Ninja was awesome. Well, in all fairness about the tornado siren, though, Pat and I made a big mistake, both of us. We had some stuff before we went live.
Yes.
I think that's what kind of screwed Pat and I up.
Yeah. How old is she now, Bo Derek? She's got to be in her 70s now.
Mm-hmm. Always think of that 10 poster, right? Or that cover.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, the movie itself, oh, God, she was huge for that movie. George's going to go have a wank. All right, clean up. Don't make a mess.
Clean up on aisle 5. Bo Derek, 1956 she was born, so 70. That's just, she's 69, 70, yeah. So she was only about 50 here? Okay. Damn.
Yeah, well, damn good.
What did I watch with my father when I went to go visit with? Oh, FX. You ever seen the FX movies with Brian Dennehy, Brian Brown? Those are good. Well, the first one.
Oh yeah, good movies. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no doubt, though. Freaking First Blood. Oh man. I always because I know Rob Lowe was big before this stuff, but like I was hot off of Wayne's World like a couple years before this, so he was a jerk in that. So it's like he's got to be a jerk in this.
He plays a good jerk, you know.
I like it when they suction his shirt off though. Later on in the movie,
he gets sucked. Yeah, right.
He just walks away like it's nothing.
He just walks away. It's like, Mama be boner of the month.
Were you still? Yeah, you were still conscious when the whole tornado siren thing was going on here, right?
Semi-conscious.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I remember it, but I'm like, do I remember that? Did that happen?
Those freaking Yinglings at the fucking sports show.
Oh, hey, I preempted myself at the distillery, but I was fine because I was, there was time in between.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, 25 Yingling bottles for $25 at Sam's Club. That seems like a decent deal, right?
Yeah, the $1 of beer. That's not bad. I'll take that.
Damn. I said I wouldn't buy any more beer. Look what happened.
Yeah, even Mike, he's like, I'm just sticking with bourbon from now on because he's been getting like acid reflux when he drinks beer, and it's like killing him. So he's like, it's wine and whiskey and bourbon.
It's like me.
Okay. That's all you need. I get it from time to time, depending on, whatever certain beers I'm drinking, but it's usually pretty good. It usually doesn't bother me too bad. I like some cow tipping. Never understood that whole cow tipping thing. I really never did.
Yeah, neither did I.
If you just tuned in, timestamp, I got 17 minutes and 42 seconds.
Save yourself. He's using gas to clean his shoes?
No, I guess it's water.
Oh, that is hose. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess they have a hose there, which is, you don't usually see a hose at a gas station.
Yeah.
George, surprised he's never been cow tipping, given the farmland that you grew up around. I mean, I'm a transplant up here. There's a decent amount of farms, but not too many up here.
I went back and
forth. Like raw milk. There's plenty of places up here to get milk and eggs and shit from farms.
I did go back and forth with Davey Deathray a little bit last night. He did a Leprechaun watch along.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, we did a late dinner, so we didn't go out till like 7:30. And by the time we got home and started bullshitting with Terrence, next thing you know, it was like 12 o'clock, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I haven't watched Leprechaun in years.
Well, if anything was good, we had had quite a lot of cardio. I got a lot of cardio in since Friday. So
there you go. Well, I did a lot of walking. I'll tell you that. On Sunday, went to the parade. We walked all over town. We took the puppies, which was a pain in the ass.
mm-hmm.
But
we had
it was good.
Taylor had her basketball tournament, and they were losing 12-0 at half, and they came back and won 17 to 15. And then they lost at a championship game by 2. So she was all I'm like, Lisa, I can't handle this drama. Like, just you lose, you lose. Who gives a shit?
I remember those days. I'm telling you. Some parents get wacky. I'm telling you.
Oh, there's parents screaming at the refs, and
the parents they just get out of hand. It's ridiculous. Yeah, like, seriously.
The referees were girls that are in high school that are probably getting paid little to nothing to referee. You know.
Mm-hmm. Jeff watched St. Patrick's Day Massacre that he picked up on DVD last week. It was actually decent. I don't think I've ever seen that one. St.
Really?
Patrick's Day Massacre? I don't know that one.
Lisa was like, she's like, yeah, you don't remember talking how you guys were already planning H50 when it's only 3.5 years away?
Oh, what, on Friday?
I started laughing. I was like, oh.
Well, we got to figure out what we're going to do later. What our meetup this year is going to be. You know, if we get Colin and Darren.
I really thought it'd be cool to do those Halloween screenings in Salt Lake City. That would have been awesome to go do. They're doing those again in August.
Yeah, I'll do that because they're doing it all weekend. Remember, it's like, oh, aren't they doing 4, 5, and 6?
Something like that. Yeah,
it's the whole weekend. I would do that. Be fun. It's not a con, but it'd still be fun.
I don't know if it crossed your social media feed. Did you see Mr. T's doing his first convention in Dallas ever?
No, I didn't see that. Really? I've never thought of that. He's never done one, huh? Wonder why he's held off all these years. Could make a ton of money.
Expensive as shit for 3 fucking
months. I bet. Wow.
Yeah. Dude, I got some good Clubber Lang figures that would be cool to get signed. But for that price, I like him. I don't know if I like him that much. Huh?
Sure. How was he charging now?
It was in the 200s. Hey, that's crazy.
Speaking of Darren, maybe
did he message you again or message you too again after all that?
No, I was gonna message and say maybe if you're available. How do we look? Chubby?
Yeah.
The 28th, Friday the 28th, if you're free. I'll see if he's free. Because Kathy will be in Florida from that Thursday to Sunday. So I pretty much have that weekend free. So if you want to do like a Friday night, we'll start a little earlier.
The only thing I'm going to do is I got Days of the Dead, and then we're going out of town Saturday. So I don't need to get that much at Days of the Dead. So I could probably be home at like 7 o'clock my time. So if you started a little bit early, I'll just hop on when I can. So if Friday's a good day.
See if he wants to hop on and we'll figure something out.
Yeah, I don't know who he's having on with him tomorrow. He's doing something special tomorrow. Made it as a surprise. So
what's he doing?
He's got somebody that he posted that there's a surprise guest co-host tomorrow with him.
Oh, I'm watching on my way home. A little something.
You know, God, I'm almost thinking now. I would have loved to have seen fucking Chris Farley doing something in Will Ferrell's prime, like if he was still alive. Those two, I could see those two just clashing well. For whatever reason.
Yep.
You didn't happen to watch that movie he did with Reese Witherspoon that's on Prime, did you? Where they have to share the same rehearsal, the wedding reception hall.
No, I know the movie, but I didn't see it. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. There's some good moments.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to get some of that.
It'll cost you. You little prick.
Well, actually, you could have seen Farley and what's the movies? The movies that Sandler did with all the SNL guys where they're on the vacations together.
Oh.
Those movies are pretty funny.
Shit, what the fuck are they called? I could see it.
Yeah.
Well, they're all in the pool?
Yeah, they pee in the pool.
They pee in the pool.
There's his brother next to him.
Oh yeah, it is. I never realized that was his brother there.
I didn't really catch that either. He's going to be like the one that's like the last second grown-ups. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah.
Grown-ups.
He's going to be the last person to realize that his dad like collapses here.
Yeah, I never realized he was in this movie. I never noticed that.
God, Rob Lowe looks like a miserable prick there, doesn't he?
The miserable prick he is.
I don't think, if I recall the promotional, like the trailers, I don't think you know that his dad, or maybe I'm wrong. You don't know that the dad died, then he dies this early in the movie.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's not like Rocky IV where they're telling you in the trailer that Apollo Creed dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
He could have saved his best friend's life.
I actually had a girl I used to work with, her and her husband, when they got married, they had an uncle that did the same thing, had a heart attack and died on the dance floor. I'm like, wow.
No shit. I know my cousin's husband at my brother's wedding, like my grandma she could stand and she wanted to dance, but she was mostly in a wheelchair at the time. And he got her to dance on the floor and he dropped her.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ.
I'm sitting there because my brother's liquor package, they had moose heads. I was drinking moose heads all day, and I'm like, oh fuck, fucking hurting. We see my grandma on the ground, and she's. What's so funny was she's laughing as she was on the ground, but everybody's like, oh shit, because she's already having trouble walking, but she's laughing on the ground.
I haven't had moose head in ages.
I like moose head, skunky beer, but good.
That's good. Talk about a Widowmaker, right? Yeah, talk about a Widowmaker, huh?
Hey, he's got my hat.
Oh, Jeff watched the trailer and they kept that part out. Yeah, I
They
don't even. I think they did. That would have really pissed a lot of people off. I mean, that's one of the big parts of the film blue for people, you know?
Yeah. Were you up early this morning, like 4 as usual? Like I was up early for the ball game.
4:15.
Yeah, my wife looked at me. She's like, "You're up to watch a fucking baseball game?" Like, well, I was working at the same time. She's like, "Well, it is the first game of the season, right?" Yeah, and they fucking lost. Freaking Dodgers.
Moose said the beer of my bloody Valentine. Yeah, Jeff has every Valentine's Day.
It's good.
What you dingy.
Yeah, Jeff, like before, like Bill drinks those old styles. That's kind of what I first started having, that or Coors Lights when I was in high school. But like when I first started upgrading, it was the Canadian beers, like Labatt. God, I still love Labatt and Moosehead, Molson.
Like I told you, when I played the drunk song from our band, that's what we were drinking at the time. We were all hooked on Molson Ice.
Yeah, Molson Ice, right? Ice.
Yeah.
I have glasses. They still make the Labatt Ice. I think isn't it called a Max? I think or something like that in a big can.
I've seen it. I haven't seen it in a while, but I have seen it. I've seen it in like New York. If I'm over the border, I see they sell it in like the gas stations.
Yeah, I just if anything Labatt brand, I just stick with the regular Labatt if I'm gonna have it, man. They're
Because
smart
sometimes
here.
those off brands, the lights get a little flake. They don't taste so hot.
Quit playing with your dinghy. That's right, Jordan. Yeah, Black Sheep's good, but I don't know if it's as good as it's not as good as this movie.
Maximum Ice. Oh, Jeff had it on Saturday.
Yeah, I thought he took a picture of it. Yeah. Jeff's a champion, huh? He was starting early. He's an early guy. I think I can only go that early when I'm like going to tailgate for a football game or something. Or when I'm golfing. When I golf, I will drink it that early. Who was it? I think maybe Jordan, or who was talking about dirty work? Remember, he's in that. He's like the guy that had that's the Saigon whore that bit my nose off.
Oh, that's right. He was in Dirty Work, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen it in a long time. Dirty Work.
This girl's like the girl next. She's like a girl next door, right? She's kind of got like that look to her, doesn't she?
Yeah, and she just did her best hooks from Police Academy.
Yeah, she looks like she could fucking like totally kick somebody's ass.
Yeah, she's definitely cute. That's great.
On
Look at
states
the boat.
visits? Okay, gotcha. I should really go to Canada. I've still never gone to Canada.
Never been to Canada. No, never been up there. We talked about going up there when Terrence was going to University of Rochester. I told her, I said, well, make a trip and go up further. Well, we'll go like Niagara Falls. We go to Canada. We've never been up there, but we never did.
My customer took some people fishing up there, and then some of our other coworkers. And one of the coworkers, he's got a DUI record, and he couldn't get into Canada. I guess it was recent. I think that's part of it. I don't know the whole story. Maybe, I don't know. Jeff, if you know that a little bit more, I don't know the whole story, but I think like it was within a certain time frame or something. They looked them up. They're like, you can't come in.
I still love one of my favorite episodes is that 70s show when they all get in the Vista Cruiser. Because they're going over the Canadian border to buy beer, and then Fez loses his green card. He couldn't. They didn't realize it was in his shoe.
Yeah.
And they got Tommy Chong with them too. And they keep who is it? Joe Flaherty keeps asking Tommy Chong, "What's your business in Canada? What's your business in Canada?" And he keeps going. They keep going asking different people the questions. They keep coming back to him. Why are you in Canada? Why are you in Canada?
They keep going back and forth, right?
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah, I happened to just look up Toronto for whatever reason. I was just curious. You know what it was? It was probably when Halloween 2018 was at TIFF. And I was just curious, like how far of a drive it was. It was like it's like 8.5 hours. I thought it was gonna be longer.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I was like, shit. I could get to Toronto quicker than I could get to you.
The middle kid was the one who got his arm. Oh, was it really from Jason X? Good eye.
What's up, buddy?
I think those border regulations are as far as records guys. Yeah, I don't know. That's a pretty good question.
Yeah. Is mommy making your chicken or no? Oh, you already finished it?
Baby Huey.
Oh, mommy made it already? Yeah, I could do it here in a little bit.
Yeah, that 70s show, there's an episode called The Acid Queen where Shannon Elizabeth tries to hit on her, similar to the scene in Tomcats where Michael also hits on a bookworm.
Yeah, I think I was talking to Lisa a little bit about like
she was on the show, yeah.
If it was like no, I was just telling Lisa, like, if it's just a matter of going to like a con or going to do some sort of event or something, it's really just easier to fly out to you because the flight was so damn cheap, like much cheaper going to Newark. But like if we're going on a road trip or something or family or something like that, that's a different story. But
yeah, it adds up. I even told the wife, I said, I don't know when. If we ever get some cheap flights, I said, "What do you want to Chicago? Hang out with you guys." She's never been out there.
yeah, and I tell you, Lisa really wants to go horseback riding too, and she knows that Kathy would be totally up for it. That's her passion. So.
You guys come visit here. We can take you right to the barn. You can go horseback riding.
Yeah, we're gonna be there before you know it. These kids are getting older. It's happening quick.
Damn kids.
It did work out not doing something on Sunday, just so you know, though, because I had a lot of work to catch up on, so that was good. I'm glad we.
Yeah, that was good though. I mean, I think we needed the night off. But I didn't have enough. I still drank.
Shows. I think I saved some notes too. I know you've written some stuff down. We'll have to go back to that.
Yeah, we'll figure it all out for this. We'll see this Sunday. Yeah, this Sunday's good. We'll be back on track next for Sunday. Then Tuesday's good. And yeah, I'll reach out to Darren about that Friday, see if that works for him.
Yeah, it'd be fun, man.
Yeah.
Maybe. This is such a good scene.
It's great.
This is probably a top 5 scene for most people, right?
Oh yeah.
You're driving along. No, damn it.
Those just tuning in. Time. Like I said, I'm gonna make it a point. I'm gonna write it down to get that damn timer set up for next Tuesday. The timestamp is 35 minutes 50 seconds. Exactly. It is, Dean. This is the best.
Here comes the meat wagon. And he's got the pretending of a stogie there. Is that right?
Yeah. Get out. So this was all in Ohio then, huh?
Besides the Toronto stuff, yeah.
Yeah, besides that, I guess, yeah. Well, I was trying to explain that to my wife last night. I said, a lot of the movie business, it's not really out west anymore. I said, it's either all down southeast rather.
Atlanta's killing it, right?
Yeah, all down that whole coast down there is doing it, and up in Toronto, and actually see a lot of people going to where is it? Overseas. Shit, there's what are the countries over there? They go over there, and it just goes to show you how expensive it is to be in California, that they'll go to another country to save money. Those old pumps, yeah. That's the way it was when I was in high school. I used to pump gas in high school after school. I was a gas pumper.
Yeah, it says on IMDb though that Farley was completely sober during filming, but he came up with he had another addiction, which was coffee. He drank 27 cups of coffee at an average daily.
Holy crap. Look at the door. That's awesome. Hey, King, what's up, man? King Matthew. Doing good, man. Just jumping in. If you're going to watch along with us, timestamp is 38 minutes and 12 seconds.
I guess there was a situation, like Farley and Spade had to travel back and forth for SNL and in filming this movie. One of the times that they were traveling, they got into an altercation. So,
with them between each other or like other people?
With each other, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. The Sundust, yeah, it's. What'd you do?
Awesome.
Okay, I sent you that.
The whole door comes off. What'd you do?
Yeah, Chris Farley, I graduated from Marquette, just up in Milwaukee. Yeah, the fat guy in a little coat segment, Pat. It was that was a long time joke that they did when they shared an office together at SNL. It says here.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Right, hanging out. Do us a favor. Hit that like button too. Let's get those likes up.
Yeah, Chris Farley was on.
Who here saw this in the theater? That's what I'm curious.
Chris Farley was on the Marquette rugby team when he attended college there. He's wearing a Marquette rugby jacket in the film. How about that? Sorry.
Bad mommy. Jeff, you saw this in the theater? No, Jeff saw it in the theater. Yes, he was, King. He absolutely was. And, his idol was John Belushi. He went out just like him.
I guess in one of the scenes in the motel room, you'll see on the TV in the background Naked Gun 33 to Third, which is the same director. It's kind of funny.
Oh, really? Didn't know that. This means he sees him kissing. And actually, when they're walking away, it's like, yeah, they're just very close.
How about this, Pat? You got to hear this. Bo Derek's late husband, John Derek, was very productive of her and a very jealous man. He made her cut all of her hair off the day before she showed up on the set. This shocked the whole cast and crew because they thought they were going to get the Bo Derek from 10. How about that?
Wow.
That makes sense, doesn't it, though?
I mean, she looks great with the short hair, though.
Oh,
yeah, but
right.
It looks great. I'm not like a short hair guy. I mean, I have nothing against it, but I tend to like girls with longer hair. But she actually looks good. Magellan. Look, Magellan.
We just killed Bambi. I'll be right back. Head time.
Do it. This wasn't the way I acted when the deer pulled out in front of me and it hit me and fucked my car up. $10,000 worth of damage. I wasn't out there crying. I was ready to get on the side of the road and start kicking it. Damn deer. Yeah, he was. He was obsessed with him. It was his idol, and hey, took it a little bit too far. John, you saw it in the theater too? Only other Farley movie I saw in a drive-in theater was Wayne's World 2. Yeah, I did see Wayne's World 2 in the theater. I remember seeing both Wayne's World in the theater. Like I said, like mid-90s, early 90s to mid to late 90s, I really didn't do a lot of movies in theater, I should say. Just because, I don't know, I was just hanging out, playing in the band, partying. So most of the movies I would watch, I just rent them from the video store. Like now, I don't have time to go to the theater. I just have to wait till they stream. And I did. So what did I? So Sunday night, I watched. Excuse me. I watched a remake of Salem's Lot, which was okay. It wasn't as good as the original, but it wasn't that bad. It was entertaining. And what was the other one we watched? And I watched Hard Eyes. Finally. And Hard Eyes, that was fun. I mean, let's see if they take it in like the Scream direction, where we can have different killers every time. But I thought it was fun. But one of those movies I don't think I need to revisit. Like once you see it, you watch it, you see how it plays out. You don't really kind of need to see it again. But I have a funny feeling they're going to turn it into like a Scream franchise. I just died. We just killed Bambi. I'm out here getting my ass kicked, and every time I drive down the road, I want to jerk the wheel to a goddamn bridge. The issue review since 30 years old is Friday. Did he have that on the list? Is Friday hit? That's turning 32. Wow.
We just killed Bambi.
Yep. Yeah. So we're definitely in sync. No, you didn't have that on here.
What just happened? What?
Slasher with Fred was saying another movie we should review is Friday. Friday's turning 30 years old.
I think I was just going off of stuff that I know you and I kind of liked and talked about. Like I think that whole list when I was doing that too, I was like, we had so many non-horror movies. I was like, shit, there's only so many, right?
Well, what could we? So now we're doing Tommy Boy.
I don't know. I know you're not the biggest, but like Final Destination, the first one's going to be 25 years, and there's a new movie coming out. So
I was just saying, I was thinking maybe we could do that next Tuesday because you have that on the list. I don't have a problem doing that. And there's how many Tuesdays left? There's 2 Tuesdays left in the month. So we could do Final Destination, and then I mean, yeah, Police Academy 2 on here, but which I wouldn't mind doing because it's funny as hell.
You know, every once in a while, Pat, if we're like home or something, and like we could just always do a watch along spur of the moment if somebody's online too. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't mind doing anything. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Did we ever do best comedy duos like in film? Like I know we did. Probably we had to have done that. Like these two are pretty damn good.
I think we did do comedy duos because I remember. I think because I remember us having Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had Dan Aykroyd and Belushi, so I'm pretty sure we did.
Yeah, I guess we probably talked about Lauren Hardy and Abbott Costello.
Right.
Get that fucking hair on Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd's hair, I know, right?
The forehead on him, my God.
Forehead, that's like an 8 head.
You think?
Seriously, he was like a cone head. Felder. Meh, Mabs.
I've passed that shirt at a couple of cons over the time, the Callahan Auto Parts shirt. I was like, I should get one of those. Yeah, Jordan, that looks like Pat and I's hotel room from Days Inn or wherever that was, Comfort Inn.
Yeah, exactly. What cheap hotel room comes with a vacuum cleaner? It's true. You don't see a vacuum cleaner in a hotel room.
Oh, those are single beds, huh? Or double beds?
He's just going over his car insurance forms.
I wonder if you and I had to put Steve Martin in, even though it was only one movie, Steve Martin to John Candy.
I don't know. I got to go back and look at it because I'm sure I broke it out into a standalone episode.
You know, I went to the sports show here again on Sunday, and that was when Chevy Chase was there. You know, and he could walk, but you know, they had him in a wheelchair, right? It's funny. He gets to his table, and you see Butterbean. Remember Butterbean, the boxer, the bald boxer that was a killer?
Yeah.
He was obsessed with going to meet him. It's just funny. It's funny when you see these people randomly that have never met each other or went to go talk to him. You see Butterbean come up to him, and Chevy Chase is looking at him all funny. I don't think Chevy knew who he was.
Probably didn't. It's so weird seeing him so old now.
We're gonna get to those ones here, John. I think those are all on that list.
They are. Yeah, Fletch is in May. What else? Back to the Future is
that's July or August, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
Maybe
middle of
June.
summer.
So it's Fright Night.
Back to the Future is July. Fright Night is August. And Fletch, one of my favorites. Fletch is in May.
My buddy Dan, who you met when you came into town for Days of the Dead, when you were here when we went to Days of the Dead, he got Fletch Lives autographed by Chevy Chase. He loves Fletch Lives, even though he likes regular Fletch. He really likes Fletch Lives a lot too.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. Pig and a poke. You watch Snow or Cheese? Hey, Lito, what's up, fellas? Hey,
Lito.
Lurks in the chat. Would love to have joined you for this, and it's one of our favorite comedies. But the father-son thing, too soon after dad's death. Have fun. I get it, man. Don't worry, man.
Oh yeah, no, Lito.
Yeah, totally get that, brother. Actually, shit. Today is 18th, so tomorrow's the 19th. So tomorrow is 5-year anniversary of my father-in-law's death. And Thursday, it'll be 1 year since my mom died already.
Jesus, man.
The year went quick.
Yeah, that's why when that week after we were talking to having Darren on, that's when the kids are off. We got to get the kids up to my parents, though. Just there's only gonna be so much time they got to spend. Got to be around the grandkids, you know.
Yeah.
Got to cherish that time.
Yeah, I just can't believe it's a whole year already. It's crazy.
Got a lot of I don't want to say resemblances, but I'm thinking a lot of planes, trains, and automobiles and scenes, like driving and then the car getting destroyed.
Yep, exactly. Big time.
Saw a few signs there from areas that I've traveled a lot. Chippewa Falls. You probably know Chippewa Falls, Pat, from something.
How do I know it? I know.
Where Kugels is.
Is that what it is? I'm like, I know that name.
They closed the main plant now, though. It's sad, the main brewery. Because it's like Miller Coors takes it now, so whatever. In Duluth, Minnesota.
Well, Duluth is that where they have that company? Duluth Traders, whatever that whatever that like clothing store
Duluth
is.
Trading
Duluth something.
Is that the same? I'd assume maybe.
I don't know. I'm just curious.
Yeah, that's right. See, yeah, Jordan too. Jordan's dad. Yeah, man. Lito's. I think about that a lot with them when they're both going through that, though, because that's why I'm seeing my dad as much as I can, man. It's just
no, do it.
Dad can't even walk anymore. He's got to use a commode. It's rough.
And then April 28th, I think is when we buried my parents' ashes in the cemetery.
That's right, because we were talking about like the off chance, like I probably would have been rough going to Chiller.
Yeah, that would have been Chiller. Yeah, Chiller weekend. Prehistoric forest. The Cluck Bucket.
This place looks cool. The song in the background.
It's perfect.
Sorry.
Yeah, everybody tuning in. We got timestamp 52 minutes and 50 seconds. I like it. Shoulder hurts. It doesn't hurt here or here. It's but right here. What happened to your face? Yeah, so we could set up for next Tuesday. Well, we could do a Final Destination since it turns 25. Why not?
Yeah, why not, man?
Yeah, we haven't done any. We've never done any of them, so we can at least do the do the OG. And then April, we're looking at. Well, we have two Tuesdays left, so we can do Final Destination, and then we can pick a horror movie, or you got Police Academy 2 on here. It turns 40. April is American Psycho, Amityville Horror Remake, Village of the Damned, and Cat's Eye. This is
you want to do Police Academy as the other one? We can do Police Academy as the other one.
Yeah, why not?
I like 2. Police Academy 2 is fun.
It is. Jordan just accidentally switched the audio to French right as he was mangling the dinner roll. At least just doing that.
Yes. That sounds good. That's almost as funny as Pat talking about Halloween with the matchbook.
Yeah, right. El conejo es rojo. That's right. Thank you, Jeff. I'm looking at the waitress. Like, where have I seen her? She's the waitress in Thanksgiving. The bitch waitress. It's her that gets stuck to in the freezer.
Oh God, yeah.
And he gets mangled in the. She falls into the dumpster. That's right. I forgot. I'm looking. I'm like, why do I know her from somewhere?
Oh, I meant to tell you what I had been watching. I'm not done with the second commentary track, even though there's a third one. I've been listening to the New Beginning, Friday 13th New Beginning commentary tracks. They're good. They're really good. That director, he's a weirdo, man. Guy that directed that.
Oh yeah. And he didn't do anything after that. You said, right?
Nothing major. Yeah.
Oh, nothing major. Hey, Jamie, how you doing?
Hey, Jamie. Good evening. Hope you're doing well.
Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a favorite Police Academy movie. One's really freaking good. 3's good.
One's
though.
good. 2 is good. 3's good.
I don't like 6 or Moscow. I really, even though Steven Gutenberg isn't in the Miami one, I love the Miami one. I think the
Miami one's funny.
Terrible.
Dork.
Yeah, 3's good though. 3's very good. Speaking of Police Academy 4, David Spade's in that. Citizens on Patrol, right? He's one of the skaters.
Yeah. Chicken wings.
Does it have it on the box?
I had to have it on the box. If you want, I can take a shit in the box and take a dump box and put a guarantee on it. I got the time. I don't know if this is a horror movie, but you guys should review the Addams Family from the 90s. You should do the original Addams Family. I haven't watched it in a long time.
And Addams Family Values is good too.
Yeah, Values isn't bad. But the original, man, gotta be over 20 years since I've seen the original movie. I do watch I watch the original TV show because they have an Addams Family channel on Pluto, so I watch it all the time. And he's doing good. What's good? Good. I'm staying tonight though. I'm going to be playing The Quarry this evening. Freaking awesome game. What is The Quarry? Is that a video game?
Interesting. Okay.
Never heard of The Quarry.
Neither have I.
Yeah. Is it a video game or is it like a board game? Look at that. Oh. Look at that.
I'm sorry. Good Lord.
She says come to bed. Why would you still be talking? Miami is in this top 3 because of being in Florida. So I related to it as a kid. The whole series has a home feel being shot in Toronto. Makes sense.
Is he drinking a freaking or smoking a cigar?
Police Academy was filmed at a former psychiatric hospital in Toronto. Parts of PA2 were also filmed in Kensington and Police Academy to the Kensington and Parkdale in Toronto. Oh, nice. I didn't know it was a psychiatric hospital.
Oh, interesting, Jamie. Okay.
Oh, okay. Never heard of that.
Uh-oh. There's one of my
Interesting.
dogs.
Very cool.
Those canines on that dog. My
Okay,
God.
he's right. You would, Jordan.
Uh-oh.
Not good. Me likey. Over 100 endings, and it's a genuinely scary game. That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, those are definitely real. Those are not fake on Bo. On Ted Raimi, too. Pretty cool. I like that. Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is great.
Hotels I've stayed at, I never see this. Don't look for the weight room routine. I never get lucky enough. Usually, if I'm at a hotel that's got a pool, there's a bunch of trolls hanging around the pool. Not that.
I
Definitely
always
not that.
I think about National Lampoon's Vacation with Christy Brinkley and Chevy Chase just going crazy.
Yep. Nobody's around. Never happened.
Why would that happen, like in a public place like that, right? Right?
Oh, those are real. Never happened. What would possess this girl to just friggin' skinny dip in a hotel? Busted. Pulling himself ashore. Jordan would know. He's a pro. She's foreign. Buddy, whack it. Never happened. Imagine being at a hotel and seeing that. Are you kidding me?
Says here, Tommy Boy was one of Paramount's top best-selling videos of all time, joining the ranks of Indiana Jones, Beverly Hills Cop, Top Gun, Wayne's World, Forrest Gump. Film made nearly
Really?
$100 million in home video sales.
Damn.
It's pretty damn good.
I bet. You better believe it. Actually, the rental car I'm driving has Ohio plates on it.
Yeah, Chris Farley was getting... He was starting to get roles even before Tommy Boy, but they started coming in endlessly.
Oh, yeah. Son of a bitch.
It says here, Tommy Boy is one of Quentin Tarantino's favorite comedies. He owns a 35mm print of the film and sometimes screens it at parties at his house. And speaking of
Really?
Quentin Tarantino, that is his favorite Friday the 13th film, Part 5, New Beginning. That came up in the commentary track. Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Hey, they're in Wisconsin.
I didn't. Maybe you followed it, like how much the ending of Friday the 13th Part 5 was really supposed to be followed up, where they were both signed back together and Tommy was supposed to be the new killer. Which makes sense with how that kind
Which
of
makes
ended,
sense.
right?
That's where they set it up. Yeah.
But John Shepard, who played Tommy, he's very religious, I guess, and he didn't want to come back. They scrapped it because of that, which I was like, really? They scrapped it just because of that?
How many times did they replace the character? You could just easily replace them, like they did.
They did, but they wanted to bring Jason back. I think the demand was Jason, of course. How can you go wrong though? Part 6 is so damn good.
Oh yeah. I love how they have the little gate thing as the door, the wooden gate.
So Brian Dennehy played David Spade's father in Just Shoot Me. Okay. I didn't even catch that. Didn't you say you watched Just Shoot Me?
Yeah, I loved that. The show was good. It was George Siegel was hysterical on that.
Oh, really? Okay.
This girl's got a nice can too. This is great when his shirt gets sucked up to his vacuum.
Yep. Look at it.
I love that.
Like it's nothing, right? Oh god,
it's great. That's classic. That says Lorne Michaels on SNL was heavy-handed with the talent about doing movies while on contract. That's why most of the major players left SNL after only a few seasons. Oh yeah, he ruled with an iron fist. Still does.
It says here, what were you gonna say, Pat?
You did watch the Saturday night movie, right? You said you watched it.
I actually didn't mind it. Yeah,
I thought it was interesting. It was good.
Housekeeping. The love of God.
Nice. You want me to jerk you off? Yeah. What? Could you imagine that kind of hotel?
Ugh.
Dexy's Midnight Runners.
It says here, when filming Tommy Boy, Chris Farley and David Spade stayed at the same hotel as Adam Sandler because he was simultaneously filming Billy Madison in Toronto, Canada. They sometimes spent their evenings hanging out, having fun.
That's cool. This is great. When they Chase tried to sing the words to, what do you call it? REM.
Mm-hmm. Did you catch what type of lunch
movie? I'm sorry. What was that?
No, you can finish what you're saying here, Pat. What was your take on the Casablanca Records movie, Spinning Gold? Okay, yeah, I'm curious on that.
There was a few things in it that were okay, but the majority of it was I was really disappointed. I mean, especially, it was done by the son of the founder of Casablanca Records, so you thought it would have been better. I mean, some of the scenes were good. The portrayal of Bogart wasn't so bad, but a lot of inconsistencies. I mean, especially if you're a Kiss fan. I mean, it wasn't technically a Kiss movie by no means, but a lot of inconsistencies. A lot of creative liberty, I should say. I know movies have creative liberty, but when you have Kiss fans and like you say the wrong thing, Kiss fans jump down your throat if you're off by anything. John knows that. Like, crush your T or dot your I. Like, well, you didn't do this. It's like, well, yeah, right. Back off. But yeah, too many creative liberties. It wasn't the worst movie, but especially with the whole thing with the makeup was ridiculous. Why they had different makeup on. And I watched an interview. Who had the guy on? Eddie Trunk had the director, Neil Bogart's son on, and Neil Bogart's wife, who was actually Kiss's first manager. Well, co-manager, I should say. And that was actually a really good interview. But they asked him about the makeup, and he's just like, well, Kiss, we're still developing it. Well, yeah, but they were still developing their menu, their iconic makeup, but the makeup they used didn't resemble any of it. There's pictures of like how it progressed. So you could have took like one of those instead of just making up weird ones, because everybody just assumed that Gene and Paul would license the images, but apparently they were on board with it from what I heard. But yeah, a little disappointed because they had talked about that movie for years. What's his name was supposed to actually play Neil Bogart years ago. The fuck's his name from NSYNC? Is it NSYNC? The one that pulled off Janet Jackson's tit.
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. Yeah. For years he was supposed to play the part of Neil Bogart in it, but never came to fruition. But when they finally did it,
Jessica Biel's husband. Or they
right.
X,
I think now.
Did you catch when Tommy was running from the dog what kind of lunchbox it was?
It looked like a strawberry shortcake.
Brady Bunch.
Oh, was it a Brady Bunch? I never caught that. That was something like that. It was kind of crazy.
Peter Steele did not have a good time directing this movie, it says. Okay.
I thought Larry Harris's book was "And Party Every Day." The Inside Story of Casablanca Records. I don't remember it being Spinning Gold. I could be wrong unless there's another one. I mean, the reasoning why he said it, I get it, because the makeup was still in transition, but by the time frame that they were showing it, it was already there. And then weren't they playing like Shout Out Loud, which hadn't come out for like another year or two? So stupid stuff, picky stuff. But he did address why he did it. He's like, well, they were in flux and changing things. And I'm just like, it's like, look, Kiss fans are fanatical about details.
Yeah, it gets a little obsessive, right? I forgot they're both in Coneheads too.
Oh,
Farley and Spade.
It was. I know
Farley's dating the daughter. Remember, he goes out with the daughter. I remember that.
But I don't remember Spade being it. But Dan Aykroyd is. He's the dad.
Of course.
Who's David Spade in Coneheads? I'm trying to remember that. Oh, he was sidekick to Michael McKean.
Oh, okay.
Remember the INS. That's who it was. It was his sidekick.
Gotcha.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot the whole the subplot with them being chased by immigration, which was Michael McKean and Spade.
Shockingly, when I usually agreed a lot more with Roger Ebert, he hated this movie. This is one of his most hated movies, or was.
That's because like him and Siskel just didn't. They had like no funny bones. They could just see a funny movie for what it was.
You want me to go?
Never understood that. It's like, really? Come off your high horse. Just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, be done shortly.
I just barfed in an anthill.
Can't believe it's already freaking March. It's fucking nuts, man.
I'm kind of glad I'm over this cold weather.
Yeah, it's been great being outside. You get just so sucked into being inside when it's cold all the time. It's just love being outside.
Yeah, I just want to do so much yard work and just get some stuff done outside. This winter was brutal. Just watched the Yankovic story. It dawned on me halfway through the movie. It was actually a spoof, not a bio. I didn't even know they did a Weird Al. Oh, Weird, that's right. Oh, okay, I did hear about that. I have to check that out. I love Weird Al.
We're going to some concerts at the Ravinia Festival, the big festival, Pat. I forgot to tell you that with our my high school friends. Going to see Beck. Always wanted to see Beck.
Nice.
Haven't seen Beck. Going to see Weird Al. Weird Al's coming.
Me too. I'm going to go take Terrence to see Weird Al. They're playing here too. He's playing here too, rather.
Cool. And there's a duo of Blues Travel and Gin Blossoms. So I'm like, that's kind of cool. I'd go see them. So that was one I kind of.
That'd be fun. Yeah. That'd be a fun show. Yeah.
Yeah, Ravinia is like the big festival that's not too far from the Lake Michigan, and we usually try to go to something because it's got a small like area for seats, but it's mostly a lawning venue. But it's not like top of the line people. Like I think the biggest artist that they're getting is John Legend this year. So Lenny Kravitz is coming too.
It's not bad. That'd be cool. I saw Lenny Kravitz open up for when he opened up for Guns N' Roses at Giant Stadium. He was good. At MetLife Stadium, rather. He was good.
Cool.
Yeah, actually, I have to get the tickets for the Weird Al. We'll just get lawn seats. I always wanted
so it's
to.
Probably the same thing that like what we got here. You're going to wherever they have the big festivals for. Yeah.
Which what Terrence was working for in the summertime. He used to work there. He used to work in the parking lot, like
so that's probably New York, New Jersey's Ravinia Festival type. Then okay.
Yeah, it's actually Bethel Woods. It's actually the original site of Woodstock. They turned it into an amphitheater and museum.
Oh, okay. So that's where okay.
Yeah, so when you go there, you're actually on the site where Woodstock actually was. It's cool. They have a nice museum. It's pretty cool. He's never been laid.
I love when we're online. I get a purchase order from a customer. It's a good feeling, Pat. I just saw it pop up on my screen. Please order these 10 heaters, PO so-and-so.
Show me the money. That's why I tell you I always cracked him up as a kid. Did you?
I wonder where Mr. Bill's at. I wonder if Bill started working or whatnot.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was gearing up for that job starting.
Look at the mullet on that guy.
I know, right?
Holy shit.
He looked like he looked like Goldblum with a mullet.
I forgot about this.
Classic.
You know what I found, Pat? Maybe I showed this to you. Like, I think I bought this before they started coming out, like before the official releases. I got a work print cut of Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Really? Where'd you get that? That's cool.
I think I got it at a convention, like before the movie came out at an actual DVD. Oh, yeah, man.
It's good when he goes in and comes right out, and he's like Clark Kent.
Actually, you know what's funny? You always get a reality check when you go on a plane, Pat, where you're like, I need to lose weight.
I was thinking that the last trip too, especially, man.
I was like, I'm sitting there
going to the bathroom like this, and I'm like, got the belly like this, and I'm like, dude, I really got to lose some I got to drop some weight. And the bathroom, forget it. It's not made for buoyant people.
I really don't know how couples really do stuff in the bathroom. So then again,
yeah, Mile High, you must be like 5 feet tall and weigh like 100 pounds to be able to go in there and screw.
I just remember seeing that couple in Snakes on a Plane. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God damn. And you know those things are powerful as shit on a plane. Oh, there's the Hancock building right there.
Yeah, he's got one of those copies too of Halloween.
Yeah. I don't remember, Jeff, over time. Yeah, it's I've really lost track where a lot of my stuff's come from. Sometimes, right? You just get so.
There's things I have. Sometimes I don't remember where I got certain things. There's so much stuff.
You know what I was trying to find, Pat? Somebody that made a mask display, like I got like the stands for all masks up here, like one that holds all three of David Gordon Green trilogy masks. Nobody's made one of those. At least I can't find one. I looked for like 15 minutes on the internet.
No, I don't think I've seen one. I mean, yeah, you can get those masks that people make, the wood ones with the nice sign at the bottom that says what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done some with the three.
Like I have one for the Halloween 3 masks. The silver shamrock masks.
I always said I was gonna build like the display like you actually see in the mask store in the movie. I always said I was gonna build one, but I never did. It's great. They'll just drop it, throw the gun at him. This will only take a second. I have a tiny head. You figure this is what 30 years ago now, huh? Look how young Aykroyd was.
Yep.
So now him and Donna Dixon they're split up now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know. I know he was on. What did I see him? He was on Joe. Was it Joe Rogan or was it Adam Carolla? I saw an interview. It was one of them. Like two of them just blend into each other, and he was talking about it. And he said, "I guess they're just separated, just like on good terms. I guess just parted. So apparently they're not living together anymore."
Interesting.
All I want is the goddamn box.
Oh, I just remember seeing Rob Lowe. He takes a beating on those things.
All his nuts get smashed. I love this when the car crashes. I love that when that happens.
Yep.
Look at that.
Old Taurus.
God, I love that.
We had one of those cars.
Oh, there goes his wig. That's classic.
I lost my virginity to your daughter. Oh God, that's great.
You were there.
What's my family doing in there?
Yeah, right. You and your bald-headed friend. Hey, Ryan, what's up, man?
Ryan, what's up, buddy?
So, how does the river that turns green in Chicago just turn back? It just eventually cleans itself out?
It just dissolves.
Could have done it without that. So what do we got? There's so timestamp we is hour 22 hour 23 minutes. So what do we got? About 14, 15 minutes left. Nice. Yep. Hey, hit the like button, damn it.
Yes. Hit it. Damn it. Hit it. Uh-oh.
Just touch it. It'll grow if you just play with it. Maybe I'll have a little snort just to wet my whistle. Oh, with his tongue.
I took a great power nap when I got home today. Very proud of myself.
I actually fell asleep too. Believe it or not. That's funny you mentioned that. Because the wife was coming back from the barn. I had to stop and get her prescription. I sat on the side of my chair, and the puppies were laying on top of me. And next thing you know, it was 45 minutes later. I was like,
"Did you take those dogs with you to like a festival? Is that right? You had the dogs with you. I saw on a leash."
"Yeah, we took them yesterday. We took me and Kathy took the puppies, and Mike took his dog, and when we went to the parade, to the St. Patty's Day parade. So we walked around town with them. Then we took them to so the boys are not virgins anymore. I took them to Log Tavern.
Nice. Yeah, I take Riggs, the bigger Rottweiler, to the tap room by the house here. They get a kick out of him.
I told Mike, I said, grab the dog. He's like, why? I said, because we're walking around a parade, dude. Dogs are chick magnets. I'm not looking for a chick. I got one, but he could use one.
Yeah, it seems like when you have a dog like menacing looking and the dog's like friendly, it like puts a shock to people's systems. It's like, yeah, the dog's fine.
Well,
the dog's been trained.
Well, at some point, Kathy had both of them in her like little backpack in front of her, like a baby pouch, the two of them.
Oh my god.
It's down it. Kids
There
are
you
like,
go,
grandma
Ryan.
spring breaks, right? But that's awesome, dude. Good for you, man. That's awesome, man. Determination, brother.
Yeah, good stuff, bud.
Yeah, you get a little. I mean, I love you love your kids to death, but it's also nice to get a little vacation.
Yeah, you need it though. It's and plus it's good for the kids too, you know. I really
Yeah, especially if you could be with the grandparents. Yeah, I mean, we got a. So last week I had my daughter, and now this week this week is Terrence. Their spring breaks were different weeks.
these are road flares. Gladiators.
Gladiators.
Did you ever watch American Gladiators? I liked it when I was a kid.
I never not religiously, but if it was on, I watched it.
A documentary on Netflix with all those people is interesting.
I never saw that. Is it good? Is it worth watching?
I think so, just to hear different sides of the stories. And ESPN had an American Gladiators documentary too.
Check it out. John says, Pat, did you manage to get a copy of the 50th anniversary albums for Harder Than Hell or Dress to Kill? Check out the new Off the Soundboard, Asylum 85. I haven't heard this new Asylum one. I know people are a little up in arms because they didn't even bother putting a CD out this time. It's just vinyl.
Do you use a turntable with the Halloween room, Pat, or no?
No. Actually, my turntable, my parents has one of mine upstairs in his room. And the other one is actually out in the garage with my stereos out there. Okay. So I usually put it on when I'm outside in the nice weather.
Gotcha.
No, I didn't get it. I didn't get 50 anniversary copies of either of them. Rather, I feel. What am I looking into it to see if it's worth it? What's on them? Did you see that walking tour that they're doing? They're doing a walking tour in Manhattan, which is I think it's on East 23rd and 8th, where they took the actual picture from the cover of Kiss Dress to Kill. And like Kiss is doing like a walking tour. I think it's Gene and Paul. And if you're not there, you can do like the audio version of it. Mm-hmm. Easy, Lee Harvey. That's great. I love that when he's like, "You're not even supposed to be here." Easy, Lee Harvey. I'd say that's right. Eric M. Will you ever get? No, I got my Carpenter tickets. I got my Carpenter. I got the VIP, the meet and greet. So we get to meet the cranky old man himself. It's not over yet, Lee Harvey. Yeah, I got my ticket. I'm going by myself. I'm going to get a hotel room for the night. I actually told the wife to come with me because she used to live in Queens. If she wanted to hang out, she's not going to go. Not going to see Carpenter with me.
Pat, if
I'll be there by myself.
As it gets closer, I really will consider going though if he doesn't add any more places. So I didn't want to commit to that until it got closer to it. Oh.
Yeah, if you end up coming, like I said, I'm going to get a hotel room because it's a Friday night. This way I can go there early, hang out, and stay overnight. So I'll have a room. We can spoon.
Oh God. Oh. That just looks terrible. It's like I always I've been catching the end of The Fugitive on TV, the Harrison Ford, and Joey Pants, he gets that beam to like right when he turns, he gets nailed right in the head with it. It's like, oh God, Jesus,
Yeah,
just looks
imagine?
terrible.
Get drunk on me. Use the ice to ice down your marbles.
Yeah, Bo Derek gets away okay, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Holy shnikes! It's Bill the Everscathed.
No kidding. Bill is in the house. In the
Bill
chat.
is
Hi, Bill.
late, so we all say,
"Fuck the other Everscathed. Fuck you for sending me this shit."
There you go. Hey, Matt, what's up? Matt says, can't believe this movie is 30 now. I'm a
Hey,
huge
Matt.
Mortal Kombat fan. The movie turns 30 this year. Mortal Kombat. Tell you, when you hit a certain age, I'm 53 years old, usually early 40s, maybe mid 40s, years go by like months. It's fucking frightening, I'm telling you.
Dude, isn't it crazy? Really, because we're coming up to, I think on the list we have John Carpenter's Village of the Damned. Remember, when that comes out, that's right around the time Christopher Reeve has his big accident. It's going to be fucking 30 years ago.
Here's the speech.
Yeah.
RT. Rob, you were there. He's like, oh shit. That's great. Daniel, what's up, man?
Hey, Daniel, what's going on? I hope everything's well with your mom, Bill.
Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. Hope so. Hope everything's going well, Mom.
He had me going the other day about when we were randomly talking about playing Pantera.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember going to bed Friday night. I did make it to bed though. Obviously I did pass out here, but I did make it to the bedroom to pass out.
Oh God, that was. I'm just laughing.
Yeah.
No, I just never had the porter. You and I got. Did you end up having them all? Maybe you did. I didn't.
I did because you know what? I didn't clean up until the next day, and every can was empty. So I guess I did.
Well, but what ended up happening? Remember, there was a few times where I was getting behind drinking, but you were behind just because you were playing, which was cool. But then I just kept on going with the flow. I was drinking all slow.
I was telling the wife, she's like, "You were playing guitar on the podcast?" I go, we were really drunk. I probably sounded like shit because I was drunk.
We all got into the fucking Kansas debate too. We're like our love for Kansas. Oh God.
Wow,
that's Tommy Boy, man.
That's Tommy Boy, folks. 30 years old, March 31st. Great film. What a loss to the comedy community. Really, really, really was.
Way ahead. Way ahead.
Yeah, you always wonder. Same thing as you guys know I'm a big John Belushi guy. All the shit that could have happened if he hadn't died, and all the shit that would have happened if Farley hadn't died.
Yeah,
it's a shame. I don't understand it. Fucking drugs really never did. I mean, granted, I like my alcohol, but you know what? Oh, I forgot that. I forgot the song at the end is Kiss. I love it loud.
Oh, no shit. Yeah.
I forgot about that. Holy shit. Completely forgot.
Is that a like unplugged version or something? Or
no, it's not Kiss. It's a Kiss song, but I don't know who's doing it.
Cover.
I honestly don't remember. Yeah, it's a cover of it, but yeah, this is I Love It Loud.
Oh shit.
I seem to remember talking about
give me a minute, Pat,
yeah.
okay. Give me a minute.
Yeah, go ahead. I do remember you guys talking about Panera, and then it turned into Pantera because we were so shit faced. I think you kept spelling out Panera. Yeah, so maybe next time the next beer thing might have to be members only because they won't pull the stream down. They didn't take the stream down. And the funny thing is, usually if we do something inappropriate, which we usually do, they'll flag it when I go to look at my settings later. It'll say like only for certain audiences or something like that. And they didn't do it for Friday's stream. Let me check and see if it's changed. But I just looked earlier today, and it was fine. Nothing had changed. Let's see. So that was a live stream. Hold on a second. Come on. That was yeah, usually it says a restrict. There's usually like a restriction on it, and no restrictions, which is odd. But it says Dan Aykroyd wore the same biker jacket to John Belushi's funeral as he did to Chris Farley's. Oh yeah. Well, that was it. They had a deal. Belushi and Aykroyd had the deal that whoever went first, they would play. They would play. Shit, what was the name of the song? 10,000 Pound B. I think that was the name of the song. It was like a song from like the 50s and the 60s, and he did. But Aykroyd's a big biker guy, so he rode his bike. He led the funeral procession on his bike. So yeah, next week. So next Tuesdays, watch along. We're gonna do Final Destination, the OG one. That should be fun because that's turning. What year was that now? That's turning 25. That was 2000. Really? Was that 2000? I guess so. I thought they came out in the 90s. So many of them, but no, 2000. Then maybe we'll round out the end of the month with Police Academy too. That'd be fun because that's turned fucking 40 years old. Damn. I'm going quick. I'll be in the ground before I know it. Damn. I think something just crashed on Friday. YouTube couldn't take off. Seriously, I don't know what it was. Because on my stream, everything still was showing everything fine. And it showed it like it was good. But it wasn't working. And I don't know why. And it didn't take it down. No, it was just weird. I think maybe the storms had something to do with the loss of the stream. There were storms, of course. I mean, it was real windy by me, but I didn't lose power. And we didn't have anything, no copyright infractions. I was playing the guitar, but nobody's going to say shit about that, especially how it sounded, because I was pretty lit, so it was fucking sloppy as shit. So they weren't going to complain about that. That's about all I got to say about that. And this Sunday, we'll be back with the podcast. John's still in the chat. I look maybe later in the week doing a Kiss thing. I got to see. Maybe Friday night I'll do a Kiss and chat where we just talk Kiss. It always morphs into like every other band on the planet. Just big music talk. Think of something. I thought I was just listening to what is the podcast I always listen to? Three Sides of the Coin. I'm like, you know what? Do like a Kiss thing. Maybe this weekend. Just says, let's live by reputation's sake. I cut off the air. Makes it more. Yeah, it says. Make us sound like badasses. I mean, we're just a bunch of lushes, but it does sound better that way. It does sound like we're badasses. So yeah, why not? You know what? Let me too. I usually do a member. Give out a membership real quick. Why is this not? No, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Give out a membership and see who gets a membership tonight. I always just like when she sees these on my checking account. She's like, what are all these not PayPal or YouTube things? I'm like, it's memberships. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's easier if I don't have to explain. Let's see. Who got a membership tonight on me? Oh, look at that. Guess who got the membership? Darren, Mr. Sandsman, was gifted a membership by Pat that Hollywood Movie Club. Look at Jordan. Darren. For real? Yeah, Darren. We were just talking about him too, because I'm going to try to get him on the 27th. Friday the 27th. I'm going to work on having him on as a guest. That's hysterical. Oh, I mean, the TSL podcast is already a member. They've been a member for a while. But that's funny that he got it. That's hysterical. No, so on his screen, I'm losing my voice. On Bill's screen, him and I were in perfect sync with the guitar and vocals, but when I watched the playback, there's a total delay. Is there really? I started watching some of it, but I got so busy I haven't watched the rest of it. I got to put it on and watch the rest of it. I'm actually a little scared. I'm a little afraid. Darren has just left the channel. Frank and Darren get gifted memberships over and over again. Those sons of bitches. I know. Wait till Brett comes back. Tell him, like, hey, look who got a membership. Look at Darren, Mr. Sandsman. Tell you though, man, if you guys are not following his channel, I mean, TSL is awesome. Darren's doing some great. I mean, Frank's doing some good shit too. But I don't know where Darren finds the time, man. He's constantly putting stuff out, and it's fun stuff. I watch it all the time. It's good shit. So if you're not subscribed, I'm sure you are, because most people that follow us are definitely fans of theirs. But definitely go in and check it out. It's really, really good. That's funny though. Well, what's even better is somebody bought a membership 2 different times. Somebody bought a membership, gifted a membership, and I got it because I have my original YouTube account, and then I created this one, specifically for like videos and podcasts and stuff like that. So 2 times my other account has got memberships to the channel. Somebody bought it last week, and I think it was Leanna maybe. But that is hysterical. Wait till he wakes up in the morning, because it's what, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 a.m. over on the other side of the pond. So he's sound asleep. I did invite him the other night though, Jordan. I forget if I mentioned that, you and Bill. I am them when he was commenting on the chat. I said, look, if you want to hop on just for a drink, but he was already in bed. He's like, I'm just listening and watching in bed. So I did try to get him on. I don't remember if in my drunkenness I said that. But he did say he'll hop on a Friday with us. Just have to start a little bit earlier, obviously, because of the time difference. So I think, what did we say, the 27th? Is that Friday? If he can do it. I mean, I'm good that whole weekend because the wife's going to be away the whole weekend. The kids are going to be gone, so I'll have time to do anything that weekend. Actually, I'm just going to try to get a bunch of stuff done around the house. So that is March. That's the 28th, so that's Friday the 28th. I keep saying 27th because that's when the wife's going away. So maybe the weekend of the 28th, we'll get Darren on. I'll have to reach out to him. Darren probably just got a notification ding about the gifted membership and woke him up. Now he's pissed and not right. He's going to leave the channel. Mr. Sandsman has left the channel. That's hysterical. I can't believe that. I'm waiting for Brett to come back before we close up, just so I can tell him. You know what? I'm wondering. I was to say, maybe do another. There's a way to do this. I got to talk to. I meant to ask Davey Deathray how he does it. Supposedly, you're allowed to give out 10 per month on your channel, but I don't see a way to do it. I have to find out how he does it. Johnson Pet, maybe you and Brett should consider a cable channel Saturday Night Horror Fest like Elvira, Creature Features, or Sven Gulli. That would be fun, man. I love Sven Gulli. Elvira too, Creature Feature. I used to love. Well, see, I've been trying to. My kids don't. This generation doesn't seem to understand that. Like on the weekends, when the weather's warm, usually from the spring till it gets too cold in October, every Saturday I am outside in my yard. Either in the summertime, the pool's open. I'm hanging out doing yard work. Every Saturday at noon, I listen to the Casey Kasem countdown from the 70s. And on Saturday nights, I used to listen to Cousin Brucey, which was all the oldies. I would watch Sven Gulli, but the kids don't understand, like, why are you watching a show hosted by somebody when you could just like stream it or just watch it whenever you want? I go, because that's what we grew up on as kids. We had those hosts. We look forward to their commentary, and we enjoyed that, especially Sven Gulli or like the old Chilla Theater. Elvira, or we were just talking about it on Friday. USA Up All Night on Friday nights when we used to watch Ron this year, and eventually Gilbert Gottfried. But we were watching for Ron this year. They don't. This generation doesn't understand that. Even DJs. As a kid growing up, you listen to radio stations because of the DJ. The DJ was a personality. Now, I listen to satellite radio. They do have some DJs on. Well, every Friday night, at 10 p.m., at 11 o'clock, at the feed out of New York, I'll listen to Eddie Trunk live. Friday Night Rocks. Been listening to Eddie Trunk for 25, 30 years on Friday nights. It's just a lot of fun stuff. They don't understand that. And exactly. But Joe Bob's the same thing. I mean, a whole new generation has found him, so which is cool. Yes, well, Sven Gulli's from out by you guys. So I didn't start seeing Sven Gulli until probably within the last 10, 15 years. They started showing it over here. Oh, I hear yelling. Something's going on. Kids must be going at it. Gotta remember those days. I miss my kids being young. It's rough, but I don't miss. Well, my kids weren't so bad. Like his kids are really close in age. When you have kids that close in age, they're at each other's necks. Like my son and my daughter are 3.5, almost 4 years apart. So, she would annoy the bigger brother, but Terrence was always good to her. He really never was like that. And now she's got 3 sixes on her head because she's evil. Driving me and the wife crazy. Yeah, we got to get Brett back because we got to have a little cheer. We have to do a little toast, a little cheer because tomorrow is Bretty's birthday. So we wanted to celebrate tonight because we're not doing anything tomorrow. I'm sure he's doing something with his family. I'm hoping he makes it back, but we'll give him a couple more minutes. Anybody's got any ideas for any topics? Throw them in the chat. Let's do some call and receive some good shit for the podcast. John had a great suggestion. I would love to do that on a Saturday night. Saturday nights are tough. That's usually when I hang out with my wife. That's why Sundays we do the podcast because it's so much easier because usually on a Sunday night, I'm always home. Most people are home because you got to work the next day. It's tough to do one on a Saturday night because the wife would be like, oh, we're going to do something. But Friday nights, I can usually squeeze it out on a Friday night. That did sound good. Squeeze something out on a Friday night. But I'd love to do something cool. Like a new Kiss thing or something music related. I had a couple ideas that I wrote down. I have a few things in the pipeline. Actually, I have my next top 10 albums from 1987 all recorded. I just got to edit it. I just finished that. That was a tough year. There was a lot of good albums in 87. I knew what albums I wanted in my top 10. I just had to figure out a way to rearrange them. Well, Sean keeps happening in the Patrick household. Brett might just be free tomorrow. Now, it's probably the kids. They're probably at each other's throats. Actually, you know what? That's rude. I'm going to mute his microphone. We shouldn't be listening. You only hear a little bit in the background, but it's still not right. John says, you planned your week around the new TV guide. Yeah, that's what we did back then. And I try to explain that to my kids, and my kids like it. What? Because I listen to all these shows, like I said, like Casey Kasem is a religious thing. Every Sunday, I'm there listening, and they know the jingle, they know who he is and they know all the 70s songs because, I'll put it on, especially when they were younger in the summertime. I'm out in the pool with the kids. I put the radio on out there, and so they know all the songs. They know everything from listening to it, and which is good because then you're creating those memories with your kids. Because I remember that I inherited that from my dad. My dad on Friday nights and Saturday nights, he had to hang out in the basement, sort of like I do hang out in my garage or outside and have a couple of beers. And he'd put on what do you call it? Was there Cousin Brucey and a couple of the other old DJs playing all the old doo-wop stuff. That's what he loved, all that stuff. And so it's the same thing that I do. And so I remember all that and hanging out with my dad. I remember we sit there and play darts. He showed me he used to have a real big coin collection. So we'd sit there and look through his coin collection. So it's cool shit to do with your kids, and that's the kind of shit they actually remember. That's the stuff I remember doing with my dad. Oh, yeah, she said, I hope it's all right. I hope everything's all right. If he doesn't make it back, will kill the stream. It kind of sucks. I mean, I hope everything's all right. I kind of wanted to do a little toast to him for his birthday. Should have did it earlier, but I didn't expect this. So, what's everybody having? I'm having a little bit of Buffalo Trace because this is actually what Brady sent me for my birthday. And I'll spill the beans. I sent him a bottle of bourbon, and hopefully it gets there by tomorrow. So if anybody that follows me on Facebook, I found a distillery about a half hour from my house that makes all different bourbons and whiskeys and vodkas. And I went there and did a taste test on Friday, a flight of bourbon and whiskey. Whew, interesting. And there was one that was real good. So I sucked up a bottle and shipped it out to him right away. So hopefully he gets it by tomorrow. Ooh, excuse me. Once Bill's kids reached a certain age, they started only watching a movie once. They don't. Like, my kids don't understand how I can watch. My wife doesn't understand it either. How we can watch the same movie over and over again. Like how, like, she'll just come downstairs, like, because I have the movie room next door or here, and I'll have Halloween on, or I'll have The Fog on, or I'll have The Warriors on. And she's like, don't you get tired of these movies? I said, it's like comfort food. It's like a warm blanket. These are the films you love. You know what's going to happen, and you love that about that. That's, but they just don't seem to understand that. Yeah, that was fun though. Friday 13 Part 5, man. I'm happy to see that it's starting to get some love, and that people are starting to embrace it after all these years. Because I always liked it. I never had a problem with it, even from day one when I saw it. It was a little weird. Not seeing Jason in it. I mean, you do get a Jason. Obviously, we know it's not him, but I didn't mind it. I mean, granted, it's got a lot of skin in it. Especially figure. Big fan of Skin, 1985. So you figure 1985, I was 13, and I did see it in the theater. And I love me some Debbie Sue Voorhees. And if you haven't watched it on this channel, go check out our top boobs. We did our top 5 boobs in horror. We did that a while ago. We should do something different. We did our top 5 boobs. Did we do top 5 asses? I can't remember if we did. I think we might have. I'm pretty sure we did a top 10 on top 10 butts. Yeah, we did do top 10 butts. Did top 10 butts because I didn't want to say ass because YouTube flagged that right away. Yeah, we did. We have to do some other fun parts. We did boobs. We did ass. I mean, there's really no way to do your top 10 other parts, I guess. But I don't know. I figured something out like that. We have been talking for you ladies out there. Not that many watch this channel. It's, if you look at the analytics, it's like 90-10. We've been talking about getting on and doing an episode with best looking actors, and why not have a couple girls come on and talk about the best looking actors, best butts on actors. I don't give a shit. I'm fine with that. Top 5 camel toes. Yeah. You know what? Can you think of 5 camel toes that you see in a film? I can't think of any. I'd have to research, which I wouldn't mind researching. Sounds like fun. Can you think of 5? Yeah, Jordan's right there. Jordan will be first online. Maybe a Saturday night call-in show, horror, sci-fi, rock and roll, movie based. Maybe even consider some special guests like Bruce Kulick or the dude who played Michael Myers. Well, I reached out to Nick Castle. I don't think he'll ever go on. I don't think I've never seen him do anybody's podcast except for Sean's. So I would assume you couldn't get him. I know Darren, and even just recently you had Kyle got Dick Warlock to come on. And I had thought about reaching out to Dick Warlock after Darren got him. But I didn't want to be like, they just did it. I don't want to jump on their toes, but Kyle did. And he was nice enough and came on, did a nice interview with him. But I reached out to Chris Durand because I really enjoyed the Sean Clark Horror's Hallowed Grounds he did on H2O, and Chris Durand was there, and I'm like, let me reach out to him and have him come on. I reached out to him and said, hey, look, just got done watching what you did with Sean. It was so great. You remember so much about the film. Would love to have you on. And he was very polite. He said, look, I should reach out to him because this was before the first of the year. And he said, look, I'm a little busy till the end of the year, but reach out to me after the first of the year. I'd love to come on. So I have to follow up with him. So maybe get Chris Durand on, talk some H2O. I have to figure out, the call-in thing would be fun. I wonder how you would do that. I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to do the call-in thing where people can call in. I don't know. I don't even have a phone line in the house anymore. I don't think anybody has a freaking landline anymore. I'm trying to figure out how that. I have to look into that because that would be fun. I love those old TV shows where you'd see the like, especially the '70s. You had to call. Everybody had the big phones, and you call in and stuff. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. I miss those. That's fun stuff, especially for our age group. But trying to think of other people I was going to reach out to in the Halloween franchise. I know Brad Laree would come on. I mean, we're not really the biggest fans of Resurrection, but I know I could probably get him to come on. He's been on a bunch of different podcasts. Adrienne Barbeau was on the verge of a mega camel toe and creep show. Those pants were. Was she really? I never noticed that. I have to go back and watch that. Just tell it to call you Billy. I have to go look at that. There must be some way because they do want to Rebel for. Yeah, there's got to be a way. I'll look into it. That'd be fun. I'd love that. To have people call in like that. That'd be fun as hell, man. Take me right back to the old style stuff. I would do that. Yeah, there's got to be a way to do it. And who else? You guys have any other ideas? Throw some other ideas out there for guests. I'll reach out to people because what's the worst they can say is no. Most people are polite. Like Chris Duran was very polite. Said, "Look, I'd love to come on. Just reach out to me at the first of the year because I'm a little bit busy right now." I reached out to Sandy Johnson too, and she said the same thing because I reached out to them right around Halloween time, which was their busy time because that's probably when they do a lot of conventions and stuff. And I haven't reached out to him since, but I could reach out to her too because she said, hey, maybe in the reach out after the first of the year. And I haven't seen her pop up at a lot of cons, so I might be able to get her too. That'd be fun to talk to her. Check out Anthony Brian Logan live chat. He gets the calls through his computer. Yeah, I'll look into it. I never even thought of that, John. That's a really good idea. That'd be fun. That would be fun. So I have to look into that and see how to do it. There's got to be some program that I could get on the computer that would do that. Speaking of old style stuff, look at you. Yeah, I was trying to stay away from the beer, but I'm just sipping on a little bit of Buffalo Trace because I thought I'd do a little bit with Brady, but might have to call it a night, which kind of blows because I kind of want to wish him a happy birthday and maybe do a quick shot when I'm for his birthday. So we're hitting 2 hours and 10 minutes now. And I was going to hop off and get some stuff done. Maybe go edit my top 10 albums of '87. Start working on it at least. See if the wife still up so I can say hello to her because I basically just said hi and goodbye and came downstairs before because she got home late. I got home late. But I'm trying to think. What's some other cool guests? Throw some stuff at me, guys, because I'll reach out to people. Fine. Never. Because if you ever talk to Sean Clark says that's his that's the one that's the one that got away. Chris Makepeace. He's been trying to get him forever. And he has no interest in cons, no interest in anything. That is his what do you call it? His white whale. I'd love to talk to him about the Elder movie. Talk to him about Meatballs, My Bodyguard. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love that. I have one port. We can do it in his honor before you sign off. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. I did have my Brady's birthday thing set up. So Brady, if you watch this back, since you might not make it back. You might not make it back. Where is it? Oh shit! Did I not upload it? Hold on a second. Maybe I didn't upload it. Oh, here he comes. Good. I hope he's coming back. I hope everything's okay. I just seen him walk by. Nothing's not throwing anything. I don't see any bloodshed.
Okay.
Everything all right, brother?
Are you still on?
Yeah, we were waiting because we wanted to hang out and have a drink for your birthday. You okay? Everything all right?
Kids fighting.
Yeah, I kind of heard it in the background, and then I kind of muted it so this way nobody heard anything.
Oh, you heard it? Okay.
Not loud, very faintly in the distance. It wasn't
Yes.
Nothing too bad.
When you have kids
we try to
fighting
feed as
over
much.
an iPad charger, it's pretty pathetic.
Well, I said they're
Okay.
like Irish twins. They're so close in age. They that age when they're so close like that, they fight like cats and dogs.
Oh God, yeah. Okay, what should I should grab something. Do you have something for it?
I've been sipping on this, but I've been sipping on the Buffalo Trace, but I'll just put it in a little shot glass too.
Okay, I will grab something. I'll be right back. Damn it. Dang people.
Damn kids. Where's that confounded bridge? But yeah, if you guys think of some guests or whatever, man, I'll reach out to anybody. Like I said, worst case scenario, they say no. But it's usually pretty polite. I did reach out to the only one I reached out to that never even responded was what the hell's his name? Nicholas Grabowski, who wrote the Halloween 4 novelization. I did reach out to him because we were doing a Halloween 4 book club and I was trying to get him to come on. But no, he never answered me back. Hold on 1 second. Get this also. So is Lisa ready to kill the kids or what?
Yeah, she's
She's had it. I don't blame her, man. I know those days.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough,
but everything for hanging. Look at that. Let me get a little.
Thanks for holding in there, guys. It's young children at its finest.
Yeah, Mike, I'm hoping he's coming back. We had a good conversation. People throwing some good ideas out there too for some upcoming stuff. So,
really?
It was a productive wait, which was nice.
That's
see,
good.
I'll pour some in here. Hold on, un momento. What the hell is? All right, put it over here. Just over here. I have a nice big desk space. I have so much shit here. I got to clear it off. It's a mess. So, what do you guys do if you birthday tomorrow?
Bill, you goof.
Yeah, exactly. What are you guys doing for your birthday tomorrow? Anything?
You know what? No, taking it easy, to be honest with you. Wednesday, it's the first Wednesday that there's no sports because basketball's done. So it's no, I gotta take it easy, to be honest with you. I was gonna go to the Blackhawks game later this week, but just I don't know, just there's a lot to catch up. Pat work's just draining, dude. You know what I mean? Everything's been a problem. Everything's been a problem.
Well, hopefully this feel better. We wish Brady a happy birthday tomorrow.
Hey, thank you guys.
Many
I'll
more.
Be around tomorrow. I'll be around tomorrow. Anybody can text, call. Maybe I'll start my own channel and go live.
since we can't sing to him, let's sing to him this way.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, 'cause you're awesome. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday!
There you go.
I was busy watching. Did you do a shot? I didn't even do a shot.
I did not. I'm sorry. I was just reading. I was catching up on all these chats here in the chat. Here we go.
All right. Cheers, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Oh, good stuff.
Bill had his Wellers. I've got my Stag. This is the last of my first Stag bottle. Which you guys had some of that Stag bottle when you were over here. So, whew.
Yes, it's true. I had some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
So was that the first time you opened up that Buffalo Trace bottle, or did you open it up?
No, I opened it up the other night. I had a little bit, just a little bit. What's with the cute, the cute little giraffe? I know.
Thanks, Bill, Jeff, John, Daniel. Thanks, guys. It's much needed. It's a lot of crap, man. A lot of crap going on.
So I guess we'll be back on Sunday with the podcast. We'll have some good shit going on then. I got some great ideas from everybody in the chat. So some stuff. I might depending on how this weekend looks. Maybe do like one of my kiss and chat. Maybe we'll do a little stream on Friday or Saturday, depending on if I'm free. Friday night, Friday I can't. Doing dinner with the family. Shit.
Maybe I'll message you. I found Travis's screenshots from a while back of some topics that I just took a screenshot of them. in the chat like a couple months ago. So I should probably send you those.
Oh yeah, send them. Yeah, definitely. Just we'll get it all set up. Tuesday we'll be back. Next weekend's watch along is Final Destination, which turns 25.
Yeah, Final Destination, man. Did you see that one in the theater, Pat, or no? Is that when you weren't going as much?
No, same thing. 2000. That's right after 2000. I had only just been married, so we were like hunkered down saving money. Actually, 2000 is when we bought our first house. So
2000. I was just starting college.
yeah, but look at you. Yeah, we had bought our house. I remember we were doing work on the house, saving money, and then then before the dust even settled, I want a kid. What? So.
I gotta tell you, I got married in 2009. We had 4 years before we had a kid. That's a good amount of time before having a kid, I thought.
And it's always creepy because everybody's like, when was your son born? I said 2002. I said, so yeah, he was basically conceived during 9/11, right around 9/11, which is a little creepy.
Yeah,
in grade 10. Man, you guys make me feel old. I'm an old bastard.
I'm just, I spent Days of the Dead next week, so I'll be spending money there. The C2E2 thing, that Breakfast Club photo op is a lot of money, and that's something that even Lisa's interested in doing. So I really don't. Supposedly, people are saying this is going to be the only time they're all going to be together. Emilio doing this is kind of like a first timer thing here, it being shot here in Chicago. So that cost a bit of money, though. And I bought a couple of his autographs. He said so much stuff I love. Like I got my Men at Work poster. It's already signed by Charlie Sheen and Keith David. I'm like, fuck, I got to get him on that.
Right. Absolutely.
I got my Stakeout poster that already has Richard Dreyfuss on it, so I got to get him in on it. I forgot. Do you like Stakeout, Pat?
Stakeout's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we never talked about it, but yeah, it's good. Bill in the year 2000 was still hungover from partying like it was 1999.
I think I'm still hungover from Friday night, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm gonna finish what's left in here and then that's it. No more. I still gotta work tomorrow.
Dude, I can't believe I didn't have that other beer, and Pat, you and I just must have been exhausted, man. Like
I was
just
tired.
Exhausted. Man. I tried to take a nap.
Me too.
I couldn't. Didn't work. Yep. It didn't work. Bill's having his good time. He was rolling. He was on.
So for those who haven't watched, go watch until the stream gets shut down.
Yeah, Cody doesn't really drink, and when he does, it's because he's kind of you don't want to call him a lightweight, but he just doesn't drink regularly because he's on the road. So when he does, it's pretty funny.
It's not a lush like us. But all right, well, head out. You go deal with what's left of the fight, and we'll hang out. We'll say our quick goodbyes after. Everybody, thanks. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit the likes on the way out. If you're not subscribed, what the fuck's wrong with you? Hit the goddamn button, and we'll be back on Tuesday, or maybe over the weekend. I might do a chat thing, and maybe I'll have my top 10 albums of '87 out if I have time.
Thank you.
All that assorted picture postcards. So until then, I guess we'll see everybody. If not, we'll see everybody definitely for sure on Sunday.
Hey.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody.
Later.